Well, good morning to you. We are 1 week without power. You can hear the generator running in the background. I'm telling you, we have learned a lot through this situation. I don't know if you've ever gone without power for over a week, but typically the most has been 2 or 3 days. So today we're going to clean up from Hurricane Helene, and we are also going to discuss the top 2 things that we found out that we need more than anything through this experience. So let's get started. And make sure you stick around to the end. We're going to give you a couple of bonus things that we learned through here. A lot of them are obvious, but also some things to think about. The number one need, and I'm sure most of you can guess this, is water. We are on a well, and you can see it behind me. Water just is life. It provides for drinking, but also flushing your toilets, washing dishes, cleaning your clothes. Thankfully, we've been able to go to neighbors' houses that have access to public water, but we're on a well and we can't power our well. We could hook up a generator or something like that, but if you have a well and don't have access to public water, you're in trouble. And even if you do have access to public water, we just got a notification through our county that you've got to start boiling it because of the flooding. It's actually flooding the water treatment plant. So we're under a boil water warning. I think that's what you call it. But you've got to boil your water if you want to use it to drink. Now we have 2 rain barrel catchment systems that we use. We can wash our dishes and things like that. But you can't drink it, but you can use it for everyday things. So that is one alternative. Let's go get some water. Using our neighbor's water hookup. And the second most important thing that we realized by this Hurricane Helene is gas.
Only a few gas stations open and running. Many people are waiting hours to get fuel for their cars or generators.
Heard it was coming, but I was like, oh, it ain't gonna be nothing, so I passed the gas station.
Many people in need of gas are trying to get to a safe place since their homes were hit by fallen trees or they are without power.
If you are running a generator like us, it powers our freezers because of our business. It also gives us electricity in the house. It takes a pretty good amount of gas. We've got a pretty big generator back there. You got to have some type of power if you want to keep things in your fridge going, or you'll lose your meat, your dairy products, things like that will spoil. But also, you need gas just to get around, just to drive to the store. There was an hour wait at our local gas station because they were the only one within a 20 to 30 minute drive. People were fist fighting. We heard guns and knives involved. I mean, it has been crazy. Just your dependency on gas to survive. So we've got 5-gallon gas cans behind me. We've got 3 total. We've got 2 more that we ordered that should be coming in the mail here pretty soon because we realize how much we need it. It's been a week without power. If we lost our chickens in the freezer, that would ruin our business, but also the meat and the things that provide for our family. So the second most important thing that we learned through this is we've got to get more gas supply. Even the chainsaws, the lawnmowers, the equipment that you use to clean up all this mess, it takes gas, oil. That's one thing that you've got to be stocked up on. And now that we've got our chicken run cleaned up for the most part, we got all the debris picked up, the big locust split. We're going to continue cleaning and working on that. Chickens have been processed. We did that without any power. You can check out that video that's linked. I'll tell you one thing that has been extremely bad after this is the yellow jackets. I guess maybe they either got flooded out or their ground got disturbed when some of the trees tipped over, but man, they have been relentless. My wife's gotten stung. She got stung during processing, and they are constantly around everything that we do. And one bonus thing that we learned through this is protection. We have a one-way in, one-way out driveway. We're the only people that live on it. We've got a chain and fencing and signs that mark saying it's private. But what do you do if somebody tries to come onto your property? You're going to hear an alarm go off here in just a second. There it is. We've got Rio Link. It is solar powered and it stays on. And we get notifications constantly, even when the power is out. So that's one of our first lines of defense. We've got a couple of shotguns, a couple of handguns. I've got my concealed carry, so when we go out, we can protect ourselves, but you've got to have protection. And now we're down here in the basement. You can hear the generator running in the background. Part of that generator is to keep our freezer stocked. So your next bonus thing that you're going to need during a time like this, you've got to have food. We've got beef, chicken, pork in our freezers, plus other essential items. We've got frozen vegetables, things like that. We've got plenty of paper products. If the COVID shutdown didn't warn us about anything, you got to have plenty of paper products. We've also got a couple of shelves that have different products and items that we need. We got to do a better job of canning food, vegetables, canning meat, but you definitely got to have some type of supply, some type of stock in food. One other bonus tip is you got to have some way to cook your food. This isn't essential, but it's nice, plus having an extra tank of propane. We grilled hot dogs, we cook steaks. I mean, you can cook whatever, especially if you don't have a generator, before everything spoils in your fridge or freezer. But somehow to cook it, either by an open campfire or a grill. And the last bonus thing that you're going to need when you lose power for this long like us, you got to have community. You got to have family and friends nearby. In those Rio Link videos, you saw two of our neighbors come up and check on us just to make sure that everything was good. They were loaded, packing, but you got to have good people around you. You got to have people that support you, that are there to help protect you, and in times like this, provide anything that you need. And we have seen a tremendous outpouring of people who are checking on us. Plus we check on them, and you just got to have a community where, you know, you may have to share food, you may have to share water, share electricity, but you've definitely got to have a community around you to help you in times like this. Well, and as you see behind me, we've still got a lot left to do. Appreciate you guys joining us. Again, leave a comment below if you think of some other things that you need. These are our experiences, our top 2 things that we need during a 7-day power outage, plus some bonus tips at the end. I hope it helps you. We're all trying to be a little bit more self-reliant, but this is a great check-in to see what we need to do to be more prepared in the future, and it's definitely going to help us. So we hope that everybody's staying safe. We got prayers out for the people in Asheville, Ashe County, Avery County, Buncombe County, all of the areas around that are affected. Maybe not getting a whole lot of press in the news, but man, it is devastation here from Burke County on, and it just keeps getting worse the closer you get into the mountains. So definitely praying for everybody that's involved. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope this video was informative to you, and we'll see you on the next video.